Most dogs don't need more toys or gadgets, they just need us to understand what truly makes them thrive. Too many owners overlook the small details that shape a dog's emotional world, leaving them bored, anxious, or misunderstood. But today changes that. I'm going to share 50 simple, powerful habits that can transform your dog's life starting right now and help you see the world through your best friend's eyes, affection and attention. Here's a fun fact. Just 30 seconds of petting sends the so-called love hormone oxytocin surging through both you and your dog. A study from Azabu University showed that this chemical surge lowers cortisol and sets up a feel-good loop for both of you. Try lightly scratching the base of your dog's tail or rubbing their ears, then watch their body language. Their tail will relax, their eyes may squint, and their breathing will slow. While you do it, talk to your dog in a gentle voice and make brief eye contact. That's how they know you're really paying attention. 5 minutes like this equals a full-on relaxation session for dog and human alike. Tasty and healthy food. Bowl time is your dog's favorite part of the day. Their nose, 40 times more powerful than ours, picks up every note of scent. A diet of lean protein, healthy fats, and veggies keeps their energy up and their coat shiny. Something else that will make them happier is rewarding good behavior with tiny pieces of carrot or apple. Feeding your dog well isn't a luxury. It's a daily gift of health you'll see in their pep and those happy post-meal naps. Walks and exploration. A walk isn't just exercise. For your dog, it's like reading the neighborhood's full-page scent newspaper. Every lamppost holds chemical messages your dog deciphers with their nose. Researchers at the University of Bristol confirmed that frequent play and exploration cut down on behavior issues. You can also mix up the pace. Jog lightly for 2 blocks, then switch to a long leash stretch so they can snoop around on their own. Always bring water and a light snack. By day's end, your dog will be tired but happy, and you'll have logged extra steps and great memories. Steady company. For a dog, being alone too long is like having the radio switched off in total silence. Your mere presence slows your dog's heart rate and makes them feel secure. You don't need to entertain them every minute, just being nearby while you work or watch a show makes them happy. If you're going out, leave a piece of clothing that smells like you or put on soft music. You can also meet up with friends who have dogs, because regular dog-to-dog time lowers stress and separation anxiety. And remember, they're not asking for fancy stuff, just your closeness and the sense that they're part of the pack. Routine and steady schedules. Your dog could tell time better than a Swiss watch. 5 minutes before breakfast, they're already by the bowl. Setting fixed times for meals, walks, and sleep trims cortisol spikes and prevents anxious behaviors like excessive barking or chewing. Make a simple schedule. Food at 8, walk at 9, play session at 6. If you need to tweak the routine, shift it by 15-minute increments each day, and your dog will adapt without stress. In a predictable setting, obedience, confidence, and above all, doggy happiness blossom. Mental challenges and training. Your dog's mind needs a gym just as much as their legs do. Start with basic commands and move on to cooler tricks like putting away their toys. The University of Vienna found that problem-solving boosts dopamine and lifts canine mood. Mix 5-minute mini sessions with snuffle mats and puzzle toys. Every win deserves an enthusiastic good job and a treat. Important: switch up the challenge each week to keep them interested. A busy brain means less boredom, fewer shenanigans, and a satisfied, happy dog. Massages. Lay your hands on your dog's back and watch them melt. The University of Tennessee Veterinary Hospital reports that 10 minutes of massage lowers blood pressure and eases joint stiffness. Start at the neck with slow circles, work down the spine, and finish at the tail base. Watch your dog's signals. If they sigh, squint, or rest their head, you're on the right track. Use the moment to feel for any lumps or ticks. Finish by gently rubbing the ears. They're packed with nerve endings. The result? You'll have a zen dog. You'll feel even more relaxed and your bond will grow stronger. Water time. If your dog loves splashing, lean into it. 15 minutes of swimming burns about as many calories as a 30-minute walk, perfect for overweight dogs or those with dysplasia. Start in shallow spots and use floating toys so your dog links water with safe fun. Afterward, dry their ears and skin folds well to help prevent ear infections. No pool? No problem. Try a cooling mat, the garden sprinkler, or even low-sodium broth cubes for licking. Water cools, releases energy, and turns a hot day into an unforgettable aquatic adventure. Cozy, quiet hideouts. We all need a corner to hang a Do Not Disturb sign. For your dog, a cave-style bed or a crate lined with soft blankets is that haven. Place it somewhere free of drafts and loud noise, and toss in one of your t-shirts so it smells like home. Canine ethologists have observed that these spaces cut heart rate during fireworks or storms. Teach the Q bed with treats until they go there on their own. Never use it as punishment. Having their own refuge lets them process stimuli and recharge safely. Feeling useful. Many dogs get excited when they have a job to do. Carrying mail, fetching toys, or wearing a mini backpack on a walk fires up their frontal cortex and boosts self-esteem. A North Carolina State University study found that dogs with daily tasks show 30% less anxiety. Start easy. Ask your dog to bring the leash and celebrate the win with a treat. Ramp up the difficulty gradually. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's a sense of purpose. Watch their eyes light up when they feel like a useful, valued member of the family. And now, before we move on, just know that if you visit happydogsplace.com/gift, you can download a free guide packed with tips to make your dog's life even happier. It's full of fun ideas, helpful strategies, and all the basics every pup needs to thrive. You'll find the link in the description. Playtime. Play is your dog's emotional fuel. 5 minutes chasing a ball or tugging a rope releases endorphins and burns off energy that might otherwise wreck your couch. A University of Bristol study found that dogs who play often have fewer behavior problems and greater emotional stability. Rotate games. One day play tug of war. The next, try a frisbee fetch or a hide-and-seek session with your dog's favorite toy. Match the intensity to their age and breed. Puppies need quick bursts. Seniors prefer gentle stretches. Always wrap up with fresh water and a cheerful "well done" to lock in the positive memory. You'll see them snooze happily afterward, while your home stays intact. Trips to new places. A change of scenery turns an ordinary walk into a full-on mental adventure. Exploring a nearby forest, country lane, or even another neighborhood offers fresh scents and textures to spark your dog's brain. Researchers in environmental enrichment observe that novelty lowers stress-related behaviors and promotes relaxed ones in assistance dogs. Bring treats and let your dog set the pace sometimes, sniffing logs or ground trails. If the terrain allows, use a long line to give them controlled freedom. Add short breaks with water and shade to prevent overload. Every new route is like opening a window to the world. Your dog will come home mentally tired and very content. Good rest. Sleep isn't just shutting down, it's rebooting the body and the mind. A study in Frontiers in Veterinary Science found that dogs sleeping fewer than 6 straight hours show more behavior issues. Place your dog's bed away from noise and drafts, with a firm mattress to protect their joints. Keep the room at a comfy temperature, and dim the lights at night to mimic a natural cycle. If your dog is anxious, add a blanket that smells like you or a pheromone diffuser. A well-rested dog wakes up in a better mood, learns faster, and sports a stronger immune system. And you'll enjoy calmer mornings. Socializing with other animals. Playing with another friendly dog or even a cat boosts emotional stability. The Dog Aging Project found that dogs with stronger social support enjoy better overall health. Start with brief supervised meetups on neutral ground and reward calm interactions. Watch for signs of discomfort like ears pinned back or growls, and separate before things escalate. Alternate joint walks, chase games, and rest periods to avoid overload. If your dog is shy, have them socialize with calm buddies who respect their space. Socialization not only burns energy, it also teaches communication skills and prevents future fears or aggression. Nosework enrichment. To your dog, the world is a catalog of scents. Letting them sniff at leisure lowers their heart rate and boosts dopamine. Create an aroma buffet at home. Set out sachets of herbs like rosemary or lavender and let your dog explore. At the park, hide tiny treats among leaves or behind trees. Switch up the scents each week to keep it interesting. 10 minutes of deep sniffing equals a long walk mentally. When you get home, you'll see your dog's relaxed expression, and that satisfied breathing only a good round of scent news reading can give. Search games. Turn your dog into a detective. Hide a smelly treat or your dog's favorite toy and encourage them to track it down. Nosework lowers blood pressure and boosts motivation. Start easy, in plain sight, then make it harder by hiding behind furniture or under pots. Use cues like find it and celebrate enthusiastically when they succeed. These games build confidence and sharpen scent memory. They're perfect for rainy days or limited outings. A quick 5 rounds will tire their mind. End the game with fresh water and some quiet time so they can process their win. Praise and recognition. Which do you think is better? A bit of food or saying good dog? Surprisingly, many choose the second option. An Emory University study showed that several dogs' brains lit up more for praise than for food. Use your brightest voice and short words, since enthusiastic tones activate your dog's reward center. Pair verbal praise with a quick scratch on the chest or behind the ears. Avoid repeating your dog's name for no reason so it keeps its punch. Praising every small step in training or good behavior builds confidence and speeds up learning. Your dog will look for your gaze, waiting for that bravo that fills them with pride and motivates them to keep it up. Pleasant weather and thermal comfort. Too much heat or cold ruins any plan. Use the 5-second rule. If you can't hold the back of your hand on the asphalt, your dog's paw pads can't either. Head out early or at dusk, bring a portable water bottle and look for grass. In winter, take shorter walks and pop on a light coat if your dog shivers. Indoors, offer a cooling mat in summer. or a thermal blanket on cold days. Keeping your dog at the right temperature saves physiological stress and leaves energy for what matters, playing and enjoying. Brushing and hygiene care. The brush is more than cosmetics. It's a spa session and medical checkup in one. A study concluded that regular brushing lowers anxiety and improves the dog-human bond. Start with gentle strokes along the coat, rewarding calm. Choose a brush fit for your dog's coat type to avoid pulling, and use the time to check for lumps, parasites, or skin irritations. If your dog gets fidgety, alternate with brief pets and soothing words. Finish with a snack or quick game, tying grooming to something positive. Over time, you'll see less hair on the couch and more shine in your dog's coat and their eyes. Quality time with no distractions. Turn off your phone and give your dog your full attention. 10 minutes of genuine presence with no screens and no rush strengthens the bond more than an hour spent half listening. Research on social support in dogs indicates that focused interaction boosts their overall well-being. Sit on the floor at your dog's eye level. Pet them gently or just breathe next to them. Watch how your dog's breathing slows and they relax. This little Zen moment also lowers your stress. Do it after work or before bed and turn mindfulness into a habit. Your dog will feel like they're the center of your universe. Put non-slip rugs around the house. Laying non-slip rugs in key spots at home is a simple upgrade that saves joints. For an older dog, a shiny tile floor is an ice rink. Every skid adds micro-trauma to hips, elbows, and spine. Start with the busiest areas like the hallway, the entryway, the foot of the stairs, and by the water bowl. Choose rugs with a rubber backing or add an anti-slip mesh under fabric ones. You'll see your dog walk more confidently, get up with less effort, and even feel like playing a bit more. You'll boost your dog's joint comfort in just a few minutes. Rotate your dog's toys every week. Keep this in mind. Your dog's toys lose their appeal when they're always scattered around the living room. The canine brain gets used to them and stops releasing dopamine. Luckily, the fix is free. Stash 2/3 of the toys in a box and swap them out every 7 days. Pick one day of the week for the swap ceremony. Gather the old ones while your dog watches. Lay out the new ones and let your dog explore at their own pace. If you want extra points, tuck a treat inside one toy to boost the surprise. By doing this, you keep your dog's mind curious, extend every toy's lifespan, and save a lot of money. Trade the collar for a comfy harness. Your dog's neck isn't built to take jerks. The trachea, thyroid, and delicate blood vessels all meet there. Every collar yank is like a tiny whiplash that over the years can turn into chronic cough or cervical injuries. Choose an adjustable one with chest padding and no hard seams in the armpits. Tighten it so you can fit 2 fingers between the strap and the skin and check it after the first walk. You'll notice a more natural posture, fewer pulls, and a more relaxed walk at your side. Bathe your dog less, brush more often. Bathing your dog every few weeks or months might sound like a good idea, but your dog's skin thinks otherwise. Shampoo strips the lipid layer that acts as a shield against allergens and bacteria. When that protection disappears, the dermis makes extra oil and along come itching and dandruff. Instead of bathing, brushing is your best ally. It removes dead hair, airs the skin, and spreads natural oils. If your dog gets dirty, wipe them down with a fragrance-free cloth or use a dry shampoo. Teach an emergency recall. Your dog can be obedient until a cat shows up. That's why there's the emergency recall, a word or whistle that means jackpot reward and instant safety. Pick a cue you never use or use the sound of a whistle only you carry. To teach it, start in the hallway. Give the cue, toss a piece of chicken, and let your dog come without asking anything else. Repeat 10 times and end the session. Once it's solid, move to the park with a long line to add distance and distractions. Practice once or twice a week and keep the best reward only for this recall. Never use it for unpleasant things or it won't stay as effective. Teaching this recall can literally save your dog's life and protect them from accidents. Check your dog's ears once a week. The droopy ears of a cocker or the upright ones of a German shepherd work like great antennas and like greenhouses for bacteria. A brief weekly inspection keeps moisture and wax from turning into otitis. Look for redness, bad odor, or frequent head shakes. When you check them, apply a little ear cleaner. Then massage the base for 10 seconds. Let your dog shake and dry the area with gauze. Introduce the process with treats and petting so your dog sees it as a massage, not torture. Spend 2 minutes every Sunday and your dog will reward you with healthy ears. No night scratching and no surprise vet visits. Prevention is cheaper than a single chronic ear infection. Switch to a long leash. Going from a basic 3-foot leash to a 10 or 15-foot line turns the walk into an adventure. With more room to roam, your dog can sniff around, pick the pace, and show natural behaviors without the leash tightening every 2 steps. Start in a wide, safe park, avoid traffic sidewalks, and gather the line with your free hand when you see cyclists or other dogs. Practice gentle turns so your dog learns to follow your direction and reinforce with "good job" when they come back voluntarily. This controlled freedom lowers stress, builds muscle, and turns the daily walk into a shared confidence workshop. Serve meals outside the usual bowl. Turn every meal into a treasure hunt. It's easy to do. Hide part of the kibble in a snuffle mat, scatter bits behind doors, or use a food dispensing toy that only releases kibble when your dog nudges it. Your dog will have to sniff, push, and think to earn each bite. Your dog will get mental, physical, and sensory exercise while eating. Start with easy hiding spots and raise the difficulty little by little so your dog doesn't get frustrated. This indoor foraging fights boredom, slows down eating, and eases separation anxiety because your dog will be more balanced. It will take you 5 minutes to set up, but give your dog 20 minutes of entertainment. When your dog is done, pick up the leftovers and offer fresh water. People don't realize the huge benefits of this game. It really stimulates your dog to work for its food. Give unsweetened plain yogurt. 1 tablespoon of plain yogurt with no sugars or sweeteners delivers lactobacilli that strengthen gut flora and improve digestion. Offer yogurt once or twice a week mixed with kibble, or as a topping over dog-safe fruit pieces. But pay attention. If your dog gets gassy or has soft stools, switch to lactose-free varieties. Always serve it at room temperature to avoid upsetting your dog's stomach, and start with small amounts. Half a teaspoon for toy breeds and up to 2 teaspoons for large dogs is enough. Watch your dog's reaction the first few times. If you notice intolerance, stop using it. The creamy touch makes food more appetizing and helps absorb nutrients like calcium better. Bonus tip: freeze it in a silicone mold to give your dog refreshing cubes on hot days. Give decompress time after the walk. When you get home, the walk is over for you, but your dog is still processing smells, sounds, and the dogs just encountered. That's why before going inside, I suggest pausing for a moment in a quiet corner. It could be the doorway, the yard, or the building entrance. This break lets your dog's heart rate drop, your dog's muscles relax, and the excitement turn into calm. It lasts barely 5 minutes, but stops your dog from burning off that extra energy barking or zooming around indoors. If you live in an apartment, go up the stairs slowly. No yanking or excited words. Once inside, give your dog water and access to a safe spot. You'll see your dog lie down, sigh deeply, and drift into a restorative nap. Give your dog a t-shirt that smells like you when nervous. Your scent is your dog's security blanket. When you know there will be fireworks, a storm is coming, or you'll be away for a while, pick a worn t-shirt and place it in your dog's bed or crate. Make sure the shirt wasn't washed with scented softener. The familiar smell triggers good memories and lowers stress hormones, helping your dog relax. Present the garment during calm moments so your dog links it with ease, not just fear. Combine it with dim light and soft music to boost the effect. Swap the t-shirt every few days to keep the scent fresh. And if you travel, take it in the car or plane crate. It will turn any strange place into a piece of home. It's a free, personal, and instant gift that beats many calming sprays on the market. Swap plastic bowls for ceramic or stainless steel. Say goodbye to scratches that harbor bacteria and to odors that cling to plastic. Glazed ceramic and stainless steel are inert materials, easy to sanitize and bite-resistant. Wash them daily with hot water and once a week with mild soap. Choose a bowl with a non-slip base or lay a mat underneath to prevent sliding and spills. It's a small change that protects oral and gastrointestinal health in the long run. Offer natural crunchy chews in variety. Chewing satisfies primal urges, strengthens jaws, and releases calming endorphins. Give snacks with different textures like dehydrated cow ear, crispy salmon skin, deer antlers, or heather roots. Limit each chewing session to 15 minutes and supervise well so your dog doesn't swallow large chunks. Pro tip: lay down a non-slip mat to define a chew zone and keep the snack off the couch. On rainy days, a good chew replaces half an hour of hard play and helps prevent destructive behavior. Store leftovers in an airtight jar and rotate types to keep interest high and teeth healthy. Add salmon oil to your dog's food. A drizzle of salmon oil supplies omega-3 fatty acids that give your dog a shiny coat, supple skin, and flexible joints. Introduce it gradually until you reach about half a teaspoon per 22 pounds of body weight. Keep the bottle in the fridge and use it within a month so it doesn't go rancid. After a while, you'll see less dandruff and reduced scratching in dogs with sensitive skin. Plus, the strong flavor makes once boring kibble irresistible. Just don't mix it with other fatty supplements without asking your vet to avoid excess calories. It's a gesture that takes seconds, and you'll see the benefits in a few weeks. Train a settle mat for calm coffee shop visits. The goal here is for your dog to lie relaxed on the mat while you enjoy a coffee. Here's how you can make it happen. Start at home. Unfold the mat. Point and say place. When your dog approaches, give a treat. Repeat as many times as needed until your dog lies down on their own. Then slowly increase the time before delivering the snack, and add mild distractions like the TV on or someone walking by. When your dog stays calm, move the mat to the hallway and then to a quiet patio. Reward with high-value treats while your dog remains relaxed. With time, the mat becomes a chill mode cue you can take anywhere. The result? A well-mannered dog, happy waiters, and social plans without stress. A simple trick that opens many doors, even those of your favorite coffee shop. Let your dog be a dog. Your dog needs to sniff, dig, and roll in the grass. It's how they release stress and satisfy natural instincts. Allow long sniff breaks on walks so they can investigate lampposts and bushes. Set aside a corner of the yard or a small sandbox where they can dig without making you cringe. And when they roll in something gross, don't yell, wait until you get home, and give them a good brush out. Constantly interrupting these natural behaviors builds frustration and can lead to barking or chewing furniture. Set limits only when there's real risk, like digging near electrical wires. The rest of the time, watch that wagging tail and let them enjoy life. That authentic dog moment is worth more than 100 expensive toys and strengthens your bond without a single word. Protect their paw pads with a natural balm. Paws are their shoes, just without spare soles. Before walking on rocky paths or hot asphalt, rub on a thin layer of natural paw balm made with beeswax and coconut oil. That light film creates a shield against cracks and burns. When you get back, rinse with lukewarm water and check for cuts or tiny pebbles stuck between the pads. If the skin feels dry, a gentle nighttime massage with the same ointment provides deep hydration. Avoid scented petroleum jelly and never use human creams that contain zinc oxide. With healthy pads, your dog moves with springy steps and can jump, stop short, and pivot without pain, enjoying every adventure to the fullest. Gradually introduce city sounds. Fireworks, sirens, or trucks can spook even the bravest dog. That's why I suggest a simple exercise. Start by playing city sounds on your phone at a very low volume while they play or enjoy a tasty treat. If they ignore the noise, raise it one notch per day. If they seem uneasy, turn it down and repeat until they're yawning with boredom. Mix sessions with petting and treats so those sounds link to calm. Later, play the sounds while you relax together in the living room or during a soothing massage. The goal is for those noises to become part of the everyday soundscape. With a few minutes a day, your dog can reach a busy town square or a lively parade without trembling or frantic barking, trusting nothing bad will happen. It may sound minor, but it can dramatically improve your dog's life. Greet and say goodbye the right way. Ignoring your dog when you leave can sound like good advice to prevent stress, but many dogs feel anxious if they don't understand what's happening. So before heading out, say, "I'll be back soon," while gently petting their chest or chin for about 5 seconds. Then hand over a food-stuffed puzzle toy and head out without any drama. When you return, skip the over-the-top reunion. Wait until all 4 paws are on the floor, say a calm, "Hey buddy," and offer quiet petting. That consistency teaches them that comings and goings are normal and predictable. If you have guests, ask them to greet your dog only when they approach calmly. This way, your dog learns that contact starts from calm, not from jumping or barking. The result? You'll have a more secure dog that handles goodbyes and hellos much better. Give jobs that match their original instincts. A Border Collie lives to gather sheep, a Terrier to dig, and a Labrador to retrieve. Identify your dog's ancestral mission and offer a home-friendly version. Few people consider this, yet it's basic for a happy dog. For a Collie, have them guide a big exercise ball through a simple course in your home or yard. For a Terrier, set up a digging box with treats hidden between towels. For a Labrador, play gentle retrieving games with soft training bumpers or plush toys. Start easy, celebrate each win, and gradually raise the difficulty. 5 minutes of breed-specific work channels energy, gives a sense of purpose, and prevents nervous behaviors. You'll see them lie down content, eyeing their tools with unmistakable dog pride. Feed after the walk. If your dog is medium or large, this tip matters more than it seems. Eating right before exercise can raise the risk of bloat, also known as gastric torsion, a serious emergency that especially affects deep-chested breeds like German Shepherds, Doberman Pinschers, or Labradors. The fix is simple. Walk first, then feed. Wait about 15 minutes after you get back. Offer fresh water, let them settle, then serve their meal. This order helps their body be calm, reduces gulping, and lets digestion start smoothly. They'll usually head for their bed afterward and relax. It's a small routine shift that protects the stomach, boosts well-being, and prevents a risk many owners don't even know about. Use low-frequency music to help them relax. When your dog stays home alone, slow-tempo music with gentle bass can reduce barking and anxious panting. Create a playlist with soft strings, piano, or even ocean white noise. Play it first when you're together, so it links to calm time. Set the volume to a low conversation level so it masks outside sounds without invading their rest. Pair the music with soft lighting and access to their safe spot. You'll notice deeper breaths, a stretch, and then a cozy doze. During storms or fireworks, add a food-stuffed toy to multiply that feeling of safety. The music will become their go-to comfort blanket. Split meals into 2 or 3 feedings a day. Serving all the food in one go may seem practical, but it's not ideal for the body. Gulping everything at once makes the digestive system work twice as hard and can cause indigestion, gas, or stomach discomfort. Spending many hours with an empty stomach can also lead to acid buildup, irritability, and anxiety. Dividing the daily ration into 2 or 3 smaller meals improves digestion, prevents midday energy crashes, and helps your dog feel satisfied and calm. Try one feeding in the morning and another in the late afternoon or evening, and you'll see well-being improve just by adjusting bowl times. It's a simple change with powerful effects. Wash their bed with fragrance-free hypoallergenic detergent. Your dog's bed doesn't just collect hair and dirt, it also harbors dust mites, dried saliva, and skin flakes. If you use regular detergents, those chemicals can irritate skin and cause itching. The fix is as simple as choosing a hypoallergenic, fragrance-free detergent. Wash the bed, at least every 2 weeks, rinse thoroughly, and sun-dry if you can. Doing this helps reduce bacteria and extends the bed's lifespan. A neutral scent also helps your dog feel calmer, without artificial fragrances overwhelming their nose. They'll sleep comfortably, relax deeply, and avoid invisible irritations. Use a ramp to prevent jumping onto the couch or into the car. Every jump onto the couch or into the car is a small shock to your dog's joints. Maybe it doesn't show now, but repeated strain adds up over time, especially in large or senior dogs. A sturdy ramp or even a low-step stool with a non-slip surface can make all the difference. Teach them to use it with treats and patience until it becomes part of the routine. That way you'll prevent future aches and injuries. It's a simple gesture that means long-term mobility and health for many active years together. Offer bone broth ice cubes as a summer treat. Summer heat can be brutal for dogs, and store-bought pet ice creams aren't always the best option. A natural, nutritious alternative is to make homemade bone broth and freeze it in ice cube trays. The collagen and minerals released during cooking support joints, while the ice hydrates and cools. Your dog will love licking and nibbling the cube bit by bit, like a game that entertains and soothes. It's affordable, healthy, and turns summer into a season of happy licks. Turn down the doorbell volume. For many dogs, the doorbell sounds like an emergency alarm. A sharp, unexpected noise like that spikes stress and triggers barking, dashing around, or even fear. If your dog is especially sound-sensitive, lower the doorbell volume or swap it for a softer chime. You can also train a calm response by pairing the sound with a reward. Little by little, they'll stop seeing it as a threat. Remember, their hearing is far sharper than ours, and what's a simple ding-dong to you can be harsh and annoying to them. Reducing that impact is an easy way to make day-to-day life calmer. And now, before we move on, just know that if you visit happydogsplace.com/gift, you can download a free guide packed with tips to make your dog's life even happier. It's full of fun ideas, helpful strategies, and all the basics every pup needs to thrive. You'll find the link in the description. Swap harsh cleaners for safer options. The floor you mop with bleach or scented cleaners is the same one your dog steps on with their pads and then licks. They also breathe in the vapors those chemicals release, which are much stronger for dogs because of their powerful sense of smell. So it's best to switch to natural cleaners like diluted vinegar, baking soda, or pet-safe products. You'll keep your home clean without exposing your dog to invisible toxins. Be sure to air out rooms after mopping and keep them off wet floors. It's not just about cleanliness, it's about protecting skin, lungs, and everyday well-being. Teach toy names. Your dog is smarter than you think. They can learn not only basic cues but also how to identify toys by name. Start with one, say its name every time you pick it up, and reward them when they bring it to you. Gradually add others as they catch on. Besides being mental exercise, this strengthens your bond and turns play into a memory workout. You don't need more than 5 minutes a day to see progress. The moment your dog can tell ball from rope toy feels like magic, but it's really a happy brain at work. Believe it or not, challenges like this can greatly improve their life. Kiss them, only if they like it. While a kiss is affectionate to us, not all dogs interpret it the same way. Some enjoy that closeness and seek face contact, while others see it as an invasion of space. The key is reading body language. If they turn their head away, lick their lips, or tense up, choose a different way to show affection. Respect their space and offer what feels good to them, whether that's gentle petting, kind words, or a relaxing massage. Love isn't something you impose. It's about connecting with what your dog needs. Alright, we made it. Now you know 50 simple ways to make your dog's life a whole lot happier. But don't stop here, because every weird thing your dog does actually means something. In my next video, I'm answering 100 of the biggest dog questions, the ones every owner wonders about. Tap the thumbnail on your screen and come with me. Let's find out what your best friend's really trying to tell you.